I don't know how well the camera's going to pick this up, but we have here some coyote tracks. I can tell they're coyote because there aren't any human footprints next to them and the snowfall's fresh. Hopefully you can make out the shape of the pads in the snow. I know the last time I tried to film tracks with the video camera didn't come out too well, so this could well be a lost cause. But that triangular pad shape is indicative of canine, so definitely coyote tracks. It looks like more than one as well. Definitely a pair, possibly more. Now here, the tracks have converged into one single file, but there's far too many of them and they're too close together for one animal. Definitely at least two, maybe three or four. Now here, the trail splits into two. I really hope the camera's picking this up because it's absolutely fascinating. I find it really interesting that these animals follow the trail that humans have made. It just goes to show you that, you know, like people, they're always going to follow the path of least resistance, the most efficient route of travel. I guess people don't come down here often enough, or maybe they were made at night, so they're certainly not afraid of people. And here we have one single track side by side with multiple tracks. You can see on the single track there's just one set of prints with a little bit of a drag mark between them. On the other side, there's also some prints, lots of drag marks. And the prints are close together, which tells us that the animal, the coyote, more than likely, judging by the shape of the pads, is just walking along at a casual gait, not moving fast at all. I've no idea if you're going to be able to see this or not, but here you can clearly see this shape of the pads, triangular shape, definitely canine, definitely coyote. Now this one's really interesting. Tiny little footprints, a very thin, narrow trail. Some kind of rodent probably. Went round in a circle through the undergrowth and crossed the coyote trail here and then into the undergrowth. Some kind of mouse, maybe a squirrel. Squirrel tracks tend to go between trees though, and these are sort of running through the undergrowth in a circle. So probably some kind of a field mouse. It's amazing what you see when you're looking for it now. I must have walked these trails 100 times and never really paid attention. And ever since taking that tracking course, it taught me to open my eyes a lot wider. Interesting stuff. Here we have hoof shapes, which are too small for moose. I don't think we get moose out around here anyway. So I think they are deer, and they are right in the vicinity of the coyote tracks, which means it's probably this deer that the coyote were following. Tracks now disappear down the hill and down towards the creek. which is not where I'm going today. So it looks like we're going to have to leave this little story for another day. Well, it's time to start for lunch. Today I am going to have some Mountain House Mexican style beef. Now, I was promising my friend Bill that I would test this out a while back, and I actually did go out and take some with me, but then we had a slight technology failure and the batteries in my camera died, so I wasn't able to record it. So I went out and I bought some more, and I brought some out on this trip with me. To go with it, I mean, this stuff is actually designed to go in tortillas, and it's beef combined with tomatoes, peppers and onions in a spicy chili sauce. Now, we all know how spicy Mountain House is, so I also brought out some of my Frank's red hot sauce to throw on it and give it a bit more spice. And I brought some homemade dehydrated beans, fresh from my dehydrator, and of course some edible plates to eat it all on. Can't wait. It's -9 degrees, frozen solid. I'm absolutely starving, so I'm going to get some water heated up. And remember, always take out the oxygen absorber. There's a reason it says do not eat on it. So my beef here needs a 1.5 cups of boiling hot water, which I just happen to have here. Looks ever so appetizing, doesn't it? I'm going to add some of my dehydrated beans. Give it all a good stir with my spork. Seal it shut. And I'm not going to leave it standing in the snow because that would just be stupid. It'll cool down before it even starts to hydrate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my friend Bill's advice and I'm going to pack it up inside a woolen beanie and then leave it to hydrate, like so. Okay, so it's been rehydrating now for about 20 minutes. The package still feels nice and hot thanks to the beanie. Good call there, Bill. Looks ready to me. Yep, it's ready. So we have our plate. Spoon some of it in. You really do get a lot in the package. More than enough for 2 people, I'd say. Had some of our Frank's Red Hot because it really isn't spicy at all. They say it's spicy on the package, but it's not. I think it's a little bit bland actually. Fold up the package. Lunchtime. Starving. Very good. Like I say, as long as you bring something like Tabasco or Frank's Red Hot or whatever. Just spice it up a little bit, give it a little bit more of a kick. It's pretty good. It's hot and it's filling, and in freezing cold temperatures like this is really what you need. That and a nice hot cup of tea, which I think is next on the list. Cheers.